Hey friends, Janky here, and I am bringing you some For Honor! Gotta get my Peacekeeper on. Got my sword, got my dagger. We are ready to partay. Actually, I have two. I have two daggers, but you can't wield both at once because that'd be awkward. Anyway, hello friends. This game gives me such an excuse to pull out my extensive weaponry collection. It makes me smile. It really does. Why are pirates not a faction? That's a good question. This is a nice quality sword. I can totally see that going down. That's fine. Anyhoozle. I just thought that I would show off. Ooh, I might have been leaning a little too close into the mic there. Anyway, friends, basically this is just because, you know, since the For Honor was what is now this past weekend, the open beta was, and since I don't know that I'll be getting it the first day because it's pretty pricey, which I understand because it's one of the AAA games, you know, but at the same time, it's not something that I can just, like, buy outright. And plus, I don't know how many of my friends are going to get it, and this is definitely a game to play with your friends, so it's kind of something that I'm just like, I would rather show it off while it's still in open beta and I can make a video on it, because it is a really cool game, and I did want to show it off, especially because I talked about it on Hanging with Janky. Lately I've been having a lot of trouble actually finding matchmaking. I think that's just because I've been having some trouble connecting with the servers, and I don't know if that's because of my internet or because Ubisoft doesn't have dedicated servers for this game, so they're running through the servers they run everything else through. But that's okay, because we can just play some player versus AI duels, and that will still help me contribute to the war efforts, which I'll explain after the first duel here. But mostly I just want to show it off because I've been getting good with the Peacekeeper, and she makes me smile, and if and when I actually do get this game, I will main as a Peacekeeper, because Peacekeeper delights me quite a bit, and I've been getting good, and that's something that I'll show you here once we're actually into the duel. But it's really interesting how what's the phrase I'm looking for? The combo moves. It's really interesting when you get into like the combos for each character and like what their strengths and weaknesses are. Like the Peacekeeper, I would say, is much more. She's much better at like being offensively defensive. Like if you come at a Peacekeeper, it's pretty easy to like counter stuff and then land a combo on people. What's really nice is that a lot of her combos lead into bleed damage, so that means that you could get them like bleeding. So sometimes I've been in duels and literally I just give them, they're like real close to death, so I'll get them bleed damage and then I'll just play keep away until the bleed damage kills them. So there's a lot of really cool stuff going on with that. Other things that I can think of. There are, of course, the other characters. You know, there's the Warden. I don't know who I'm going to be up against.
Round one.
Who am I up against? This dude might be the Warden, actually. Yeah. Yeah, so what I wanted to get across was, like, her thing is whenever they attack you, and you can see that red arrow from the direction they're going to attack, she is really good at taking that block, and she will heavy attack back, and it'll like knock them off balance, and you can land a combo, which is what I love about playing Peacekeeper. Come on, buddy. Yeah, so that combo that I just landed, that's one of the ones that causes bleed damage. Oh no! I wasn't being clever enough. I will say it can be kind of hard on keyboard because
Round two.
the way that you control which direction you're parrying or whatever from, it's it's based on the movement of your mouse. So sometimes your mouse doesn't actually know which way you're coming from. Oh god. Also, falling off the edge is totally a thing that can happen, so you have to be wary of that. Oh god, don't fall off the edge. Nice. Yeah, that's right. Come at me. Come at me, bro. Come at me, broson. Yeah, I love those backflip moves. Execute! Yeah, so if like the last attack you land before they die is like a heavy blow, you can perform execution. I'm sure you've seen them. They're just like fun little things that they add like a little spice to the death screen. A little bit of spice, if you will. I usually wait for them to come to me because that's a much easier way to handle Peacekeeper. There is like a charge attack, but you also have to hope that they don't also start attacking you there. Ah, didn't land it. There's a really nice combo that you can do there that causes bleed damage, if you can. The other thing about Peacekeeper is, I don't know if she has like pretty low health or like fall back. Yeah, so sometimes I just knock people off cliffs because that's an easier way to go. Yeah, I don't know if she has low health or if it's just because characters like, I think that one's the Warden. They just have like really strong attack. But it doesn't take too many blows for her to die. So you have to be very wary of that. Also, the one thing you absolutely can't do is just click buttons, because if you just click buttons, you are going to get screwed up. You have to be able to like calmly assess the situation even when they're swinging at you. Figure out what you need to do. Sacrifice. Boom. Boom. That's how you do it. That's how you do it right there. Take him down. Look at her. Oh, I didn't get the chance to do my victory emote. That's okay. Yeah, for honor. Woo. Anyway, the other thing that you can do is that you can the war asset thing, which I'll show here in just a second. Yeah, I know it's taking forever. It's because we're not connecting very well. So this is the war asset map. It's kind of like Risk, but large scale Risk. So each faction, after you win a match, you get so many troops to deploy. For example, I have 288 troops to deploy. So I can choose where I want to deploy them to try to help my team out the most. Most of these seem okay, although a few of them seem like on the fence. Vikings are kind of kicking butt, actually. Yeah, we're kicking butt on two fronts. Sweet. So I'm gonna go ahead and deploy them there. And then after the timer runs out, whenever the timer runs out, I don't know. I assume this is until the end of the day, or the end of the open beta. It will calculate who has what territory, and then we'll see how that works out. I'm going to try to do something more fun, like a death match, and see if I can get into it. Although I don't have high hopes because I've just been having a lot of trouble connecting. And the thing was, I didn't always have this trouble. I could totally connect earlier, but for some reason I just like can't connect anymore. And I don't know what that's about. Okay, so I couldn't really find a good match But what I can do is I can go into free practice mode and I can just show you a little more with Peacekeeper, because she's my girl. So I'll just show off some stuff that way. Ignore any sounds you may hear in the background. I don't have a soundproof door, so that might be coming through. Whoops. Okay. Ugh. So this is the Viking dude. He comes in like hardcore parkour. It's very annoying. How about you not? How about you not for 5 seconds? Stab. Stab. Yeah, there, I got the parry out. Ah, and see how that bleed damage shows that it'll take him all the way to the end? Oh no. And there he goes. Dang nabbit. He could have died, but he didn't. So, you can look at the character's moveset. For the Peacekeeper, it is Twisting Blades, which is sort of like a... Whoops. I keep forgetting how quickly those things respawn. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Give you all the bleed damage. Stab, stab, stab. And sprint and attack. Nice. Yeah. There you go. Bleed damage. What up? So then her other moves are the Dervish Strikes, which is light and then a heavy, and then the Sword Dance, which is 2 heavies. They're basically just like spinning attacks. They're very similar to one another. It's just little move changes. The Slipping Guard, I'll show you that here in just a second if I can pull it off. The Deep Gouge is the one where I do a heavy followed by light. That's that one that you see me do sometimes. I'll try to point out. That's one of the ones that causes bleed damage. The Dashing Thrust is the one where you kind of like back away and then you can jump in. Then there's the Sidestep Strikes, which is like you dodge an attack and then you strike them. The Stab is the one that I do after I knock it. You know what? I'll show you. I'll show you most of what they are. The Ripose Stab, I don't know if I've ever managed that one, because I don't block that often. Yeah, I'm not sure what that one is. But let's see if I can show you the Gouge one. I cannot dodge. So here's the one where you dash in and attack. And I let that happen. That's my bad. Okay, let's see. There we go. That's the Stabbing Gouge. So you follow through on the heavy and then bring it up with the light. Execution! Sacrifice! Nice. Then we'll see if I can pull off the next move, which is... Whoops. Yep, there it was. So guard mode is whenever you're... Oh no. Guard mode is whenever you see the arrows. So if you can't see the arrows, you're not in guard mode. You need to be very careful. Because they can just be coming in and attacking you from whatever direction. But you can do a couple moves out of guard mode. Specifically, you can charge and then catch them. I couldn't catch that dude because he was attacking first, which is sort of the danger of doing moves out of guard mode. How about you back up off me? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Light attack. Light attack for the win. Alright, so you can charge and then catch them, and then get immediately into guard mode. And start wailing. Unless you die, like that. But yeah, it's basically just about learning the combos and knowing how to do what and when. And for the Peacekeeper, the biggest thing is you have to be able to do those cool sprays that I do. That's just like her thing. She has to be able to knock people's heavy attacks back and like come at them. That's just like her thing. Yeah, that's right. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, son. Execute. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, that's just a little about the Peacekeeper. So I think that's pretty much all I wanted to show off for this little video here of For Honor. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, you can totally leave likes down below. Comments, positive or negative. If you've played For Honor over this weekend and you'd like to talk about it, of course, feel free to leave those below too. More than anything, I hope that you enjoyed yourself. I hope that you do get some chance to play For Honor. I didn't think it was necessarily going to be my kind of game, but then whenever I got into it, I thought it was really fun, so I definitely recommend at least trying it if you ever get the opportunity. But more than anything, I hope you have a lovely day, evening, whenever you have to be watching. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next time, this is Janky Shenanigans, signing out. Hey friends, hope you liked the video. If you did, you can find more of my content in the links off to the left here, and if you really like my content, you can become part of the year of 1,000 subs here on the channel, and use that button down below to subscribe. But more than that, I hope you have a lovely day, and I hope to see you in the next video.